Well, hello everybody. I'm back here today with a message I've titled, Turn Failure into Fuel. And I love talking about this because I think it's an area that holds a lot of people back. Here's what I mean. I see people out there all the time and they were expecting something to happen or they're wanting something to happen and they worked hard to make it happen and then it didn't, so they failed. I've seen salespeople out there many times. They go in and they try to close the sale. Maybe they've worked on the sales for a long time and they go in to close it, they don't get it and they fail. They fall into a funk. They lose their confidence. They lose their momentum. And when you don't have confidence, you don't have momentum, you're in a funk, you can't be successful. And it's hard for people to shake that off. Sometimes it takes days, it takes weeks, sometimes it takes months, sometimes it costs people their career, and it doesn't have to. You can get your confidence back, momentum back, and get out of that funk within 24 hours if you do these 4 things. So what is it? How do you get your confidence and momentum back within 24 hours? How do you turn failure into fuel? Number 1, you have to admit you failed. You have to admit you failed. And this is the hardest step for people to do, is admit that they did something wrong, that they cost themselves the situation. And it's so funny, especially in the areas of sales. I'll see salespeople out there and they'll get a deal. They'll turn into a peacock. They put their shoulders back, their chest is out, and they start strutting it around in front of their coworkers and saying things like this, boy, you know, that was a tough thing. That deal would have never happened without me. I, me. You know, those people came in and they only expected to spend a few dollars, and I turned it into a $1 billion sale, me, I. And they strut around and they take all the credit. And it's okay if you closed it to take the credit, but when you fail, this is when they fail, because it's never their fault. It's this department's fault. It's that department's fault. It's my boss's fault. It's my coworker's fault. It's the customers. They were dumb. They didn't understand. It's them, and never me. If you're the only one in the room and you got the people to say yes, then you deserve the credit because you got the deal. But likewise, if you're the only one in the room and you ask and they say no and you didn't get the deal, you were the only one in the room, you failed. And the sooner you realize that and the sooner you admit that, the quicker you're going to recover. So the first thing is that you have to admit that you failed. And it's okay, because failure is a part of life. It's always going to happen. There's nothing you can do to eradicate it from your life. So turn failure into a learning experience. Number 2, you have to ask yourself why you failed, how you failed. Now, one of the most important things that I feel salespeople can do, I do this every day in my life, is you have to think about what happened today. At the end of each day, what happened today? Whether it's before you leave work, whether it's on your ride home from work, or maybe a few minutes after you get home from work, you ask yourself what happened. Who did I close today? What was I successful with? Why was I successful? How did I create that success? So tomorrow when I find myself with the same personalities in the same situation, I can replicate that success. But as important, if not more important, you need to think about the situations and the people you worked with that you were not successful with. What didn't you say or what didn't you do that caused you to lose that sale? It's so that when you find yourself in a situation, you stand a better chance at being successful. Okay, so admit you failed, figure out why or how you failed, and then make the corrections. And then number 4, step back in the batter's box as fast as you can. First thing tomorrow morning. You see, because a lot of times when people fail, man, they just act like I got to take a day off. I got to take time off. Don't put me in there because I'm not in the right mode. Don't put me in there, and they get in this funk. And one of the quickest ways to get out of the funk is go right back in the batter's box. Yesterday I was in this situation, I failed. Today I'm going to make these changes and I'm going to be successful. And if you are, pat yourself on the back. But if you fail again, and you now know 2 approaches that didn't work, so you try something different tomorrow and something different tomorrow. This is how you turn failure into fuel. This is how you get yourself out of a funk. This is how you regain your momentum within 24 hours. This is how you get your confidence back. You've got goals. You've got things you want to accomplish. And you're not going to accomplish it when you're in a funk. You're going to accomplish it by staying on top of your game. And you stay on top of your game by turning failure into fuel. Hey, this is Jeff Cowan, and I'm going to sign off now. And I want you to do me a favor. I want you to make it a great day. I want you to make it a great week, a great month, because I can guarantee you that's what I'm going to do. I'm here myself. And I also would encourage you to do this. Go to my websites, check us out. I've got plenty of resources out there that can help you become the absolute best at what you do. If you want to be successful, you're listening to the right guy. So with that, again, have a great day, great week, great month. May God bless you all, and I will be talking to all of you soon. Make sure you subscribe. Take care. Bye.